My name is Al Seaver. I represent Seaver Engineering. I have comments on certain sections of the proposed regulations. First one is section 78.15, application requirements. Subsection F is proposed to be added to outline a process for the department to consider the impacts of public resources when making a determination on a well pit. Subsection F also proposes to require well permit applicants to identify when the proposed well site or access road may impact a, quote, listed public resource, quote. I can't find anywhere a list of public resources, but I believe it should be recognized by Pennsylvania DEP that, quote, public resources include the lands as defined by the term submerged lands of the Commonwealth, which are Commonwealth property under waterways designated by the Pennsylvania State Legislature as public highways. The Pennsylvania DEP has issued and continues to issue permits to drill non-vertical wells through such Commonwealth lands and to hydraulically fracture those lands without first determining if the applicant has either obtained a submerged lands license agreement for a drilled pipe to develop a non-vertical well, or determining if the applicant has obtained a valid lease to hydraulic fracture this Commonwealth property. All lands under waterways declared to be public highways are Commonwealth property. In Lycoming County, for example, such waterways include Beaver Run, Cedar Run, Harris Run, Larry's Creek, Little Pine Creek, Loyalsock Creek, Lycoming Creek, Mill Creek, Mill Run, Muncie Creek, Otter Run, Pine Creek, Plunkett's Creek, Susquehanna River, Toombs Run, Trout Run, Upper Pine Bottom Run, and Wallace Run. These Commonwealth lands might consist of thousands of acres in individual counties. For example, the 6 waterways in Bradford County designated as public highways are very large waterways, and the acreage of Commonwealth land in the bed of these waterways is estimated to be greater than 25,000 acres. At the normal lease payment of Commonwealth land of $4,000 per acre, the lands under these waterways alone might produce $100 million in revenue. My recommendation is that the regulations say that PADEP shall not accept any permit application to drill a non-vertical well through or to hydraulic fracture lands under waterways designated as public highways until the applicant leases such lands or obtains a submerged lands license agreement. The next one is on disposal of drill cuttings. Every day, sites in Ohio and New York are taking thousands of tons of drill cuttings from gas wells drilled in Pennsylvania. New York State, for example, considers drill cuttings to be construction waste and they can go to unlined landfills. Instead of having other states collect enormous amounts of money for disposal of drill cuttings, Pennsylvania DEP should make it easier for gas companies working in Pennsylvania to dispose of drill cuttings in our state. We have thousands of acres of abandoned coal strip mines that could be reclaimed using drill cuttings. I've seen many samples of drill cuttings, and I have no idea why people think this stuff is toxic. No agency has indicated that drill cuttings contain any pollutants of concern that would make drill cuttings unsuitable for filling of abandoned mines. PADEP should at least allow the use of drill cuttings which are mixed with coal ash from coal refuse power plants to be used to fill abandoned mines. 78.65, site restoration. This section refers to post-construction stormwater as part of the restoration of the site. Well, that's all well and good. I don't believe there's a single landowner in Lycoming County that knows it's going to affect him. Part of, in fact, specifically, specifically 102.8, number 5, has the permittee or co-permittee shall remain jointly and severally responsible with the landowner for long-term operation and maintenance of the post-construction stormwater VMPs located on the property. That's your ponds and your ditches and whatever. I don't think any landowner knows that. I think DEP should tell them. Thank you.
Thank you. Dad, no.